Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing how to draw Mienfoo from Pokemon. Let's get started in the center of our page with the left eye. So we're going to draw an angled line. Starting from the outside, we're going to come down and then in. Now from the right side, we're going to draw a short line going up. Let's tuck the eye in underneath the eyelid. So about halfway along this line, we draw an oval, curving down and then back up. Now we're going to add a little highlight. Starting from the left, curve down and then back up. From the tip of the eyelid, we're going to step over towards the right. We're going to start with a point. Now we're going to curve over towards the nose. We're going to go out and then down. Now at the tip, we're going to add a small oval for the nose, going all the way around. Now from the bottom of the nose, we're going to curve the lower chin. Curve down and then back up. From the top of the nose, let's draw a short line going up. Now we're going to round out the top of the head. From the nose, we're going to step in. We're going to round this out towards the back of the head and pull that down to right about there. Now let's draw on the right eye. Right from this point, we're going to angle up and out. Now we're going to draw another oval on the inside. Starting from the top, we're going to curve down and then in. Let's add a little curve along the top for the highlight. Now on the right side, we're going to overlap the ear. We're going to step back, and we're going to draw almost like a half oval, curving out, rounding out the ear, and then pulling that back in. Now we're going to go to the back and draw the right ear. Starting at the very top of the head, curve around, then down on top of the head. Now we're going to add two oval spots on the top of the head, directly above the left eye. We'll start at the very top. We're just going to angle this down. Come down, back up to the top. We're going to draw another one just up against the edge of the head. So lining this up, curve down, and then back up. Now let's draw on the lower part of the head. Underneath the ear, I'm going to curve down and then in, sort of aiming towards this point. Now we're going to overlap a fin. We're going to step in towards the eye, curve over that line, round it out, and then pull that back up. Now we're going to draw on the side of the neck coming down towards the body. Underneath this fin, I'm going to come down, and then we're just going to curve that out. Now we're going to round out the leg and then pull that in towards the ankle. Rounding it out and pulling that in. Now we're going to go over to the right side. I want to overlap this arm on top of the body. So we start just underneath the chin with a C. Drawing a C shape, coming around, then back up. Now let's overlap the forearm. From this point, we're going to step back, curve up, and then down towards the wrist. Now along the bottom, we're going to curve in the opposite direction. Curve down, and then up. We want to leave a gap on the outside. Let's connect these 2 points with a curve, coming in and back out. Now we're going to take these 2 points and draw a curve coming out and back in for the hand. Let's separate out the fingers. Starting from the bottom, curve up and in. We'll step over and draw that same curve. Now we're going to move back underneath the chin and draw on the side of the neck. We're going to curve in and then down in behind the arm. Now we're going to move down and just round out the side of the body. Curve down and out towards the right. And then we're going to hook that all the way down towards the foot. Now we're going to move up in the center and draw on the lower part of the body. So on the left side, I'm going to start by curving down in the middle. Now I'm going to pull this up on the right. As we get to the top, I'm just going to flatten this out, curving out towards the side of the body. Let's move back to the right and draw on this leg. We're going to start with the foot. From this point, we're going to step up, curve out, round out the foot, come in along the bottom. Now I'm just going to hook that back in. From this point, I'm going to step down, angle up and in behind the body. Let's separate out the toes. On the outside along the bottom, we're going to curve up and in, step in, and draw that same curve. Let's go to the right side. We're drawing this foot. We're going to bump out the heel, come around the bottom. I'm just going to round this out and pull that back in. Let's separate out the toes. Starting on the left along the bottom, we're going to curve up and in, step over, and draw that same curve. At the top of this foot, we're going to round out the inside of the leg, curving in and underneath the body. Now we're gonna add the tail over on the right hip. From this line, we're gonna step up, curve down, and then up towards the tip of the tail. Now we're gonna curve this down and in, and we're gonna go out and up. Now we're gonna taper the tail so it gets a little bit narrower as we come back in behind the body. So we'll curve down and up. Let's separate out the tip of the tail. Starting from the top, we're gonna curve around and then down. Let's add a stripe along the base of the neck. Starting from the left, we're gonna curve down and up in behind the arm. We'll step down and draw that twice. Now the left arm is gonna be raised up along the side, so we start on the side of the ear. We're gonna round up the arm, come down, and we're gonna pull that in. Now we're gonna overlap the upper arm. Stepping up, curve over that line, and in behind the body. And at the top, we're gonna point the hand going out towards the left. Starting out here, we're gonna draw a half oval. Curving out, rounding out the hand, and then pulling that back in. And then we're gonna separate out the fingers. Starting from the top, curve in and up, step down, draw that same curve, and that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Mienfoo from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.